Samson Richards, word on the street is December 21st, you've thrown out a challenge for anybody from South Jones. Okay? Well, I got just the guy for you.
Samson Richards, seems like you do a lot of talking and always want to call someone out. Well, I accept your challenge. And on December 21st, in our gym at South Jones High School, I'm taking that belt. Don't go blaming management for their bias after all this. You asked for it.
Tag team gold on the line. Here's your other favorites, Brian.
This music sends chills up my spine in a good way.
Careful, we just washed the tablecloth.
I'm not listening to you. I'm checking out the SWA Tag Team Champions, baby.
As is always, the Black Ranger 1 in tow here, Black Ranger 2 and 3, the SWA Tag Team Champs.
Striking terror in the hearts of everyone they meet.
I don't think that's terror, Brian. I think that's, well, we'll leave that comment alone.
No, these fans are terrified, Mazingo.
I think that's your number one fan there, right?
That lady's crazy. The next restraining order is going to be against her. Actually, there's a few in here. I'm making a list, Mazingo.
I guess I'm going to be on one, huh?
Hey, if you keep it up.
I'm not sure how you're going to be able to do your job, considering I'm essential.
Yeah, it says you.
Two of the top tag teams here in SWA. Former tag team champions, Daybreakers, coming in here now. Warden Moss, Doc Gracie, looking to reclaim the gold that they lost just a couple months ago back in Myrick.
Oh, and look at them hooking up against Boss Hoss over there. I bet you that SWA bias comes into effect during this match. Mark my words, Mazingo.
If there was SWA bias, Brian, you wouldn't be here.
Well, they're trying all they can to get rid of me.
And I'll be glad the day they do.
Say really hurtful things sometimes.
Does Calvin say hurtful things to you?
Shut up.
See, you've got me off on a whole tantrum over here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have tag team gold on the line here tonight in Van Cleve.
I wish these Daybreakers would just go away. They've already lost the tag team belts, and they're finished. What are we doing here?
Well, Referee Obama going to be in charge of this contest, checking the competitors out. Then we will go back inside the ring to our in-ring announcer tonight, Mr. Ethan. Well, guess referee Obama gonna get checked out by Doc Gracie here.
So I guess the Black Rangers are just going to have to beat the Daybreakers again.
I was just making sure. That's my boy.
Another
That's
day,
my boy.
another Daybreakers defeat.
President Obama, look at him. Huh? He did pat me down. I'm just double checking him.
And then the biggest loudmouth in the company, Doc Gracie, spouting off at the fans here.
What is the Ranger doing here? Well, Warden Moss going to tap down Doc Gracie here.
Just making sure everybody's got on the up and up here. They ain't carrying something they ain't supposed to.
Now, he's okay. I like him. I like him.
Introducing first, all the way from Petal, Mississippi, the team of Warden Moss and Doc Gracie. They are the Daybreakers.
Stop clapping, Mazingo.
You clap for yours.
I'm not obnoxious with my clapping, though. People can't hear it over the mics.
And now, introducing your SWA Southern Tag Team Champions from the Ranger Compound in Waco, Texas. Accompanied by Black Ranger number 1, they are the Black Rangers.
Hear that audience, man, that reaction. Hello? Is this thing on? I'm having some technical difficulties here this evening. And they just got power here at Van Cleve, so I think we had a bit of a surge there. I don't know what happened, but the fans went nuts for their tag team champions.
Okay.
Funny how those fans stopped when your mic stopped.
Quit messing with my mic.
And we are underway. Tag team title implications here in this match. Fifth man in the ring, referee Obama, in charge of this contest. He's going to have his hands. Where's Black Ranger going?
I'm not sure.
I think they're going to go out for a little walk here, have a little conversation outside the ring.
You know what? This whole match is beneath them. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all.
Black Ranger 2 walking out. Now, the thing is here now, they have champion's advantage. If they are counted out, they still leave with the SWA Tag Team Championship.
Darn tootin' they do. We're at 5. Oh, this is easy. We're going to be home early tonight, Mazingo. At our separate homes, to clarify.
Doc Gracie going up to referee Obama telling him to stop the count. Don't count them out. Don't count them out. Let's wrestle. Let's get this show going.
All right, one of them's in there.
It's like Warden Moss and I guess that's that 2?
2, yeah.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm having a hard time seeing after being attacked yet again by Calvin Rose.
No comment on that situation there.
But I'm pushing through it. I'm a trooper, you know me. I got a job to do here.
Warden Moss drives Black Ranger 2 into the corner. And typical Ranger fashion, trying to say he had a hold of the mask.
Yeah. It seems like that's the case every time.
Yeah, it's funny how that works, huh?
And the ref never calls it.
Yeah.
SWA bias.
Now, what's with the tag rope over here?
Uh-huh.
That is one heck of a tag rope.
Also, always some foolishness going on with the Daybreakers.
Referee Obama gets a hold of the extension and removes it from the tag rope of the Daybreakers. Warden Moss ties it up once again in the center of the ring with Black Ranger 2, and Black Ranger hands all over the bald head of Warden Moss there. Then a big right hand to the midsection in the corner.
come on.
And Warden Moss saying he pulled his hair. The fans seen it.
These fans,
And the fans are saying they seen Black Ranger pulling Warden's hair.
I don't trust any of these fans. They ain't too bright.
The fans are saying they seen him do it.
Kind of look at you cockeyed when you say something to them. So you know there ain't a whole lot going on upstairs. So I wouldn't listen to any of these idiots in the crowd.
Tying up once again, wrist lock on the Warden Moss. Oh, and it rolls out. And a kip up.
Oh no.
Reversal. Right to a wrist lock on Black Ranger himself.
How did he do that?
That pure athleticism, Brian. Something you never have in your life.
I got it in spades, Mazingo.
And Black Ranger finally drags Warden off enough to get to the ring rope there to get a separation.
All right. I see slow and steady wins the race. I like this. I like this pace by the Black Rangers right now.
Oh, and a big boot to the midsection of Warden Moss. Black Ranger 3 coming into the match here after a tag. A little double team action there puts Warden Moss flat on the mat. And 3 steadily putting boots to him.
We got a fresh Ranger in there, right?
Yeah, Doc Gracie's trying to get these fans fired up now. There comes Black Ranger. Well, there comes Doc Gracie. I'm sorry.
Get him out of there.
Now look at Black Ranger 1 on the outside over here.
Doc Gracie needs to get back out of the ring.
And you're not going to say nothing about the Rangers on the opposite side of the ring, Brian?
Gracie started it. If he'd have stayed out there, none of that would have happened. Not a smart man. All right, now idiot Moss has got the upper hand. I don't.
They're telling Warden Moss to break it. He wrenches tighter on the Black Ranger's arm there.
Wow, what a violent mob this crowd is. Just a bunch of felons, I bet.
They're fed up with the Black Rangers, Brian. Like so many of us.
That's their champion, so they should ought to show some respect.
Black Ranger able to counter. Drags Warden Moss up and face first into the turnbuckle. Goes to the opposite side. Warden gets a boot up, gets some separation, and sends Black Ranger 2 face first into the turnbuckle. Across the ring and right him face first again.
That rattled the Ranger.
Going for the pin. 1, 2. And Black Ranger 2 able to kick out just before the count of 3 comes down.
You know what? I got these tag team championship belts sitting right in front of me, Mazingo. I tell you what, if something happens and the Daybreakers win, I'm just going to run out of here with these belts.
Do you really want to be on the bad side of those guys?
I think I already am.
Yeah. Warden Moss once again going to work on that left arm, left shoulder of Black Ranger 2. Black Ranger reverses. And a DDT
nicely
for good measure to Warden Moss from Black Ranger 2. And both men are down. Black Ranger's hurting with that left arm.
That was down and dirty.
Crawls over and not sure exactly what's going on, whether it's a choke. I think he's choking Warden Moss.
Out of the ring,
Now look
Gracie.
at this. Black Ranger 3 comes in, an illegal tag, and there's no way of telling.
All right, Gracie's finally back outside where he belongs.
Referee Obama notices the difference, and
I think it's the same Ranger.
that's a different Ranger, Brian. Don't start your bull.
Hey, it's not my fault that you can't tell them apart. That's clearly the same one. 2 and 3 are in the ring. 1 is outside the ring.
Well, I know that's 1 on the outside. 2 back in the ring with Warden Moss here. Throwing left hands, actually. Over, and a huge splash from Black Ranger 2 to Warden Moss in the turnbuckle. Looks like he's setting him up once again, going for another. And another huge splash from Black Ranger 2.
How are the hospitals here in Van Cleve? Or they just throw you in the bayou?
Oh, my goodness! Went to the well one too many times. Warden Moss just falls out of the way. Both men are down in the ring, and they need to get to their tag team partners to get them into this match.
I'm not even sure Moss meant to duck out of the way. I think that was just his legs giving out.
Either way, Moss is rolling the wrong way. He's got to turn over and see that Doc Gracie's standing there with a hand that's stretched out. There he comes, Doc Gracie into the match. And he stops Black Ranger before he gets to Black Ranger 3. Goes to putting boots to him in the corner there. Right hand after right hand to the side of the head. Whips 2 across the ring. Oh, no, he reverses it.
Oh, man, come on.
Great technical maneuver from Doc Gracie there in the center of the ring.
To pick up a man that big and do that to him, that's not too bad, not too shabby, Gracie.
What strength and technical prowess of Gracie there. What ring presence of Black Ranger 2 to know to drive him with that shoulder into that ring corner.
How about that? I gave Gracie a compliment and you gave the Ranger one.
Oh, I give them compliments all the time. Don't start, Brian.
That's the first time that's ever happened. You never have anything nice to say about my favorites.
If they would give somebody something nice to say.
Oh, they give everybody plenty of things to say. Consummate professionals. They're probably the greatest tag team champions SWA's ever seen. A tag team a lot of people look up to.
Well, I strongly disagree with you there, Brian. Either way, back to the in-ring action.
You got kids running around with the Black Ranger mask on. It's something to see.
Where?
I'm just running around.
Where?
In the crowd.
Will you let me do my job and call the match? Inside the ring, Black Ranger 3 up. Doc Gracie tried to go up and over, and 3 catches him on the shoulder, drops him face first into the top turnbuckle.
Oh, he's going to have. Did you see his head snap back? That may have caused permanent damage.
Could have very well caused damage to the neck of Doc Gracie. Like you said, the way his head snapped off that turnbuckle. Now, with the attention of referee George Strong over on Warden Moss, Black Ranger 1 getting some extracurricular activities in on Doc Gracie on the opposite side of the ring here.
Now, once again, Warden Moss, just like his partner, cannot stay outside of the ring.
And the manager of Black Rangers can't keep his hands off the opponents.
Man, you see what you want to, I'll tell you that much.
Says the one-eyed wonder over here.
Hey, that's not fun to make fun of people with disabilities.
Yours is a mental after everything you've gone through.
I may be concussed.
Actually, let me rephrase that. Yours is mental from what you started going through by yourself.
I'm probably concussed again.
Well, maybe they'll get you straight on the next one. Either way, Black Ranger, I believe that's 3 inside the ring with Doc Gracie throwing those right hands into the midsection of Gracie into that turnbuckle. Now look at, Two's got the tape. Two's got the tape around the throat of Doc Gracie.
Oh, yeah.
Warden Moss trying to tell referee Obama to turn around.
I saw that, Mazingo, and I loved every second of it. You just don't go to that corner. How about that?
Now another illegal tag here. Yeah. Black Ranger 2 putting a boot across the throat of Doc Gracie. Finally getting some separation from referee Obama. Snapmare.
It's easy to see why they're the tag team champions. They're such a well-oiled machine. The frequent tags, getting the fresh man in there. Man, really not giving the Daybreakers a whole lot of time to recover. They're really good at their jobs, the Black Rangers. They've been trained that way.
Oh, a back elbow from Doc Gracie. Goes on a huge clothesline from Black Ranger 2.
Almost split him in half.
Turns Doc Gracie inside out. Goes for the pin, does Ranger 2, and Gracie kicks out at 2. And a little parting gift for Warden Moss there from Black Ranger 2, taking Warden off the ring apron.
He deserved it.
As you said, those frequent tags, Black Ranger 3 back in the match, putting the boots to the midsection of Doc Gracie now. Warden finally back up on the ring apron. Whips Doc Gracie across. Ducks under the back elbow. Oh my gosh! Both men with the same idea. Both men laying flat of their backs on the mat.
I'm not sure who's going to come out on top after that. That might have been a 50-50 hit.
That may be all Gracie had left. He's got to get up and get to his ring corner.
Very little
Warden Moss
movement.
is jumping up and down on the ring apron.
Very little movement.
Ready
from
to
Gracie.
go. Doc Gracie has got to get over there and tag in Warden Moss.
Come on, BR, get over there.
Gracie getting back to his knees, starting to belly crawl across there.
Oh, I think the Ranger's closer.
He's reaching. There's Ranger. Black Ranger 2 coming in. There comes Warden Moss.
No.
Oh, and a clothesline from Warden Moss. Another for Black Ranger 3. Clotheslines for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and a huge club across the shoulders of Black Ranger 3. Takes three to the mat.
Even though the Rangers got the tag in first, that's how fast Warden Moss is. Managed to get the upper hand before the Rangers could do anything.
The 3 back up to his feet now. Doing some work on Warden Moss. I'm not sure what happened over there. Warden just went down. Now Black Ranger 2 on the opposite corner here with Doc Gracie.
He's exerted all of his energy. Too much too fast, Mazingo.
Gracie fighting back.
Now, wait a
Gracie's done
minute.
turned it around on Black Ranger 2, throwing those right hands.
Can we get Doc Gracie out of the ring, please?
Now Warden Moss getting the better of Black Ranger 3. Oh my gosh.
Ring the bell.
Warden Moss, Black Ranger 2 squaring off in the ring still. Referee's done called for the bell, but these two are squaring off. And there they go, they're still throwing hands. Still throwing hands. Warden Moss taking Black Ranger 2 off his feet.
We got to get some help out here. These Daybreakers are insane. They're idiots. They're unhinged idiots, Mazingo.
Referee George Red Shoes Strong has made his way out here to get some separation here. Try to get control of this contest. We're not even sure what the exact call is. Here comes referee Obama with the final decision here.
I'd like to hear this. I have no idea.
Well, our in-ring announcer about to let us know.
Referee Obama has gone into this match by way of double DQ. And still your SWA
Once again, champions advantage. The Black Rangers have figured out somehow.
Mission accomplished, Mazingo.
The Black Rangers figured out. Now Doc Gracie, referee Obama, referee George Red Shoes Strong holding Doc Gracie and Warden Moss back across the ring here. Sit down, Brian.
I'm celebrating the win. What's up, nitwits? It's your favorite wrestling commentator, Flying Brian Hicks, checking in. I figured you idiots were waiting with bated breath to hear who it is I have chosen to take on the Midnight Rider. December 21st, Ellisville, Mississippi, South Jones High School. Christmas carnage is right around the corner, friends. Which member of the rebellion did I pick to step into the squared circle with the Midnight Rider and unmask him once and for all? Well, it was not an easy decision. Definitely not one I wanted to rush into. A real Sophie's choice, if you will. Let's see. First I thought Antonio Bronson. Dude is bad. I can throw him into the ring with anybody and he'd make mincemeat out of them in minutes.
So I thought about the Iron Pit Bull. I said, yeah, I think I'm going to go with him. But then I thought about Benjamin Wood. Dude is hot. He's got a lot of pent-up frustration that's about to boil over. And wouldn't it be great if it boiled over onto the Midnight Rider? Thought about Ben. And then it hit me. I said, what about the icon? Nick Wonder. Newly crowned SWA Deep South champion. How can you go wrong with a gold holder? The Champagne would make short work of this masked assailant from where? Some canyon in Arizona? I don't know. And then I thought about the man that I've known longer than anybody else in the SWA. A gentleman that I consider a close friend, Barry Wolf. Who was I going to choose? Because this is a very important decision. My life literally hangs in the balance. If whoever I pick loses, I got to step into the ring for 5 minutes with this idiot, this masked buffoon, who, before I tell you who I've chosen to represent me at Christmas Carnage, just thought I'd let you know that some new information has come to light. Along with my lawyer, Reggie Blackledge, we have combed over hours of video footage, lots of photographic evidence sent in from our fans of not only the show in Myrick, where I was attacked and my face slammed into the celebratory cake, but also the recent event at Calhoun, where the Midnight Rider somehow got lucky and defeated the Hitman. Well, after looking at all that evidence, we've come to a decision that the masked man, the Midnight Rider, is none other than Calvin Rose. Mind blown. Didn't think he was dumb enough to pull a stunt like this. What is this guy's problem? He should be sitting at home watching his stories, not worrying about what's happening at SWA, but he wants to keep this meaningless feud going with me for whatever reason. Deranged old coot is what he is. And I've had a lot of people tell me that the masked man, the Midnight Rider, is Calvin Rose. And we're going to find out December 21st, Ellisville, Mississippi, when Loco Lobo Barry Wolf steps into the ring, gets the 1, 2, 3, unmasks this man, who may or may not turn out to be Calvin Rose. We'll see. But if it is Calvin Rose, if what I've heard is correct, that means a whole lot of trouble, not just for Calvin Rose, but for Monty Warbucks, Boss Hoss, and the entire SWA. A whole lot of trouble is coming down the chimney this Christmas in Ellisville, Mississippi. So come on out and watch Loco Lobo, the greatest champion SWA has ever seen, put a stop to the bias once and for all. See you there.